Drawers up, everyone!
Yeah, that's all.
500 points. Is it a good game or is it hardly worth doing?
I've done it before. It seems all right. It's a nice change from the norm. So, very quick, very bloody, very brutal, and there's so few units on the board. One set of bad dice goes against you, and it's all over.
So, is it just about the fighting then? Is it just plough it all forward and just go for the kill?
Well, a little bit. I am playing Lizard Men, so there's a certain element of lateral movement, shall we say, and pew pew.
Pew pew. Absolutely pew pew, but with square bases, as you can see. So Mark just said about wanting half the table. Is it literally half, like in a square, or is it just half the width?
It's going to be 4 foot wide by 4 foot deep, so it's going to be sort of 2/3 of the normal game size.
And that's enough, or do you think it should be a whole table?
No, that's plenty with the size of the armies we've got. If there was 6 foot by 4 foot, it'd be too easy for people to avoid actually playing a game.
Fair enough. Well, best of luck. Little Bird tells me this is your first big tournament. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Are you excited?
Absolutely.
Now, why did you choose to do the 500 pointer, or are you doing all of the game?
Basically because Ben is a bully. We decided to do the 500 because basically I've got a tub of Vaseline and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. So what army have you brought along, and do you like your list?
Orc and Goblins, and no, I'm going to get destroyed.
Do you think, how long do you think the game's going to last, and do you think it's actually worth doing a 500 pointer?
Not really, but I've got a beer and the bar's open.
There you go. Beer and bar. That's what the tournament's about. So how long do you think it's going to last?
Seconds. Once that unit hits me.
Is it going to be fun, though? Can you get fun out of it, or is it just go in for the kill?
I think the 500 points is going to be amazing fun because it's just silly and everybody's had a few drinks.
Can you cast spells, though? Have you got wizards?
I have 2 wizards in 500 points. Horrors and a Zinch Herald, so let's rock on.
Nice, rock on indeed. What have you got for 500 points in your list? Talk us through it.
Oh, I don't know. I've got 20 goblins with shields and bows and full command. And I've got a Death Shrieker rocket. And I've got 3 bull centaurs with shields and a banner and a level 1 fire lady.
And are you going to smash this guy?
I have no idea because I've only just written the list. But
excellent, congratulations. I'm glad you've prepared. Have you prepared, sir?
I prepared about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah? Yep. Is it easy to create a 500 point list?
No, not really. Especially with high elves. I think you don't get a lot for 500 points. One archer unit, 1 combat unit, that's it.
This is it?
Yep, that's my 500 points.
Wow. Yep. Best of luck.
Exactly.
Hello, another person that is new to the world of the tournament scene. 1, 2, 3, vampire unit, 500 points. Is it going to be good? What's going to happen?
It's going to be shocking, I think. Judging by how it went in 1200, yeah, I think I'm probably going to get the woolly spoon. I'm hoping for it. Anyway, it's a really nice woolly spoon.
The wooden spoon is probably one of the best awards here. I like getting the wooden spoon, indeed.
Yeah, you're an expert at that, aren't you? I've gone to the podcast.
Yeah, I've had a few. So, do you think you've chosen the right thing here?
I chose what I had painted. I didn't really choose what I was going for to be a good army. Something that looks okay and might look okay on the battlefield, but then I'm playing against John first, and his figures are way better than mine. So, yeah, gaming-wise, no, they're going to be terrible. I've got no chance. This unit might be okay against ogres. They can't fight. Yeah.
It's going to be good for you. It's going to be good. Yeah. Roll on.
I'm here for the experience rather than the winning. I'm here for the fun.
And that's what Warhammer's about. Can I just ask, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 models compromises 500 points.
Yeah. That's all you get. It's ogres, unfortunately. One of them things.
Are they just so tough that it doesn't matter? You don't need that many?
Not really. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've not really tested the list in all fairness, so I don't know how tough it's going to be. I literally wrote it like 5 minutes before the start of the event, so...
Yeah, you scribbled it on a bit of paper, right? Thrust in front of us, yeah.
I did, yeah. That's the way it is, really. But at the end of the day, I'm only playing this chump, so it can't go that badly, can it?
Yeah, you've got a bit of a chump, but I hope he's going to win, because he's got vampires, and I hope he smashes you up, and that'll teach you to be cocky, John. You guys seem to have an awful lot of models, lots of units. How have you managed that in 500 points?
I've got the minimum of 3 units that you're allowed to make a Warhammer army as a character, an additional character. But yeah, they're just basic, cheap.
And what's going to happen? Are you going to smash through Mo?
Maybe later. Just going to run at each other, I think. I think he's got some shooting units that could cause me a problem. But if he doesn't deal with my Mornfang, then he could be in trouble.
Is it easy to create a 500-point list?
Well, you've got less options, so in a way, yes. But then each weakness becomes heightened. So, no. Yes and no. It's 2 ways of looking at it. I mean, Mo's gone for no magic. So obviously he might have a slight weakness there, but it's made up for in other places.
Yes, he makes up for it in lots of other places. Well, we're going to have if you can see Mo's army down there. There you go. So, I'm standing here with someone I know very well. You are the creator of this 500-point game.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, I was trying to find a nice descriptive word, but I couldn't. 500 points, is it really worth it?
Definitely. It's like you have to. Nobody knows what they're taking. There's no comp. There's no meta. Everyone just takes silly things, and nobody knows really how to win or how to play, and they're just kind of guessing and fumbling through. So it's great. So it's just a real different kind of game. Not serious. The whole event's gonna last 2 hours tops.
So it's not competitive.
Oh, I don't want to say it's not, because I think you could be competitive at this level, because there's choices you can take, choices you can't take. Why can you take this? Why can't you take that? And it's all and being competitive at a small point value when you don't really have all the kit, all the toys that you normally rely on, is great, really. So it's just a different type of game.
And any interesting army lists you've seen? And I don't mean just scribbled on a bit of paper. I actually mean the creation of it.
Creation. I think John's is to our right here. He's got like an all Nurgle, 3 beasts of Nurgle and a block of Plague Bearers. It's quite interesting whether or not it's got the punch to do enough damage. It's got interesting ogre armies which can really push through. The spare player is Greg in the back. I don't know if you can see him over there. He's using my all goblin 500-point army, which is ace, which I hope he does well with that.
Awesome. Well, well done. I hope it's a good little event for you and you have a lot of fun.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Life's taking it.
So this is table 1, and we've had an Aussie playing an American.
A Yank.
And I think the Yank has just won.
That's a good chance.
Look at what's on your bag. Look at those amazing things. They are cool. Let's zoom in. Amazing. Wonder where you got those from.
Look at that.
It's amazing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. How did you get on, Dave?
Really well, yeah.
Did you win? Have you won all of your games? Congratulations. Are you now calculating to see if you won the whole thing?
I can't decide best sportsman because they were all bang on Ethan, which is quite difficult.
Vote for me. Have you finished your game?
Yep.
And how have they gone?
My trolls ran over some source in the first game and then failed to serve an eviction notice on some plague bearers in the building the second game. They just weren't listening.
Oh dear, those models when they don't listen. Is it easy playing this, or because you've just played the 1200 before, didn't you?
Yeah, it would be. I think 5 points probably hasn't helped, but with only like 2 units, you just kind of push it and roll dice. So it's not 500 is quite straightforward thus far.
See, I think I should get into it. I think I might get a better grasp of the game by just doing it. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, I think the 500 has a lot to offer because it's a very good way to learn basic rules. You know, hit runes, to hit rolls, to wound rolls, basic tables, movement, special rules because you come across a few. And if you're playing Empire at the moment, aren't you?
Vampires.
Oh, vampires. So you can't get 3 demigriffs in the vampire army then. You can in an Empire army, it's quite good. You can't get a Terrorgeist in. Banshees? Yeah, you can get a Banshee.
Do you think so? Maybe I'll just have like a whole unit of Banshees.
Could work. I don't know. I just don't know vampires very well, to be honest. One of the books
Neither do I.
I've played them twice since 8th came out. No one's playing them.
How dare they? There's loads of vampire players out there. Well, yeah.
I've never seen them. They must be around, but I just don't see them.
Well, I'm gonna throw them away and do something different. I'm gonna try warriors.
It's a good idea, Warriors. They're quite straightforward. Demon Princes are quite good.
Fair enough. Well, let's see. Well done again. You're just wandering around like you're lost, John. What's the matter?
My game's finished. I'm bored.
Ah. Are you like a little child? You just need to be occupied?
I do, constantly.
So how have your 2 games gone?
The first one I won really flukily. Played against Jack Spedding. Awesome game. But the Reign of Chaos table won it for me. Jack moved 2 of his characters out of his units, and I rolled this Slanesh thing where you have to take a leadership test on 3d6. You add your numbers together and you take that many wounds. So both his characters just died from a table that I did nothing really to do with. So that was a bit of a bittersweet victory, I suppose. Then this game was a draw. Really fun game against Tom Harris. Quite gamey, but still fun.
So what's actually in your list?
It's a Herald of Nurgle. So it's demons, I should say. So it's Herald of Nurgle, who's a death level 1. And then it's 12 Plague Bearers with full command, and then 3 single beasts. So...
And it's good, it's working.
I enjoy playing it, it's fun. So I'm enjoying playing Warhammer since I sort of got rid of the lizards. And this army really suits me, so I'm quite happy.
Lizards are horrible, everyone should get rid of them. Well, I'm glad you're happy, and welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay then guys, thank you very much for coming everyone. Thanks for such a massive turnout for a Friday night. That's brilliant. Especially for an event which is so little and so different.
So badly run.
Incredibly badly run. So this person is our best general and the overall champion, coming over to our country, stealing our trophies. Mr. Burkham.